Joining me now for more on all this, Major General Mick McGuire, who used to lead Arizona's National Guard. He's also running for Senate in the Republican primary against the incumbent, Mark Kelly. General, it's good to see you again. One of your primary opponents is the current Attorney General, and he wants the governor to send National Guard troops to the border. I'm unfamiliar with the timing on all this. Maybe you've spoken out about it one way or the other beforehand, but where are you on that? Do you support that idea? Are you in favor of it?
Well, thanks for having me on, Joe. I do support it. Governor Ducey has put $50 million towards the National Guard. But just to give you some context, if the governor were to mobilize the entirety of the Guard for a year, it would be about $1.4 billion. My big concern with my opponent, Mr. Brnovich's statement about the invasion is he's right from a legal perspective, but Americans and Arizonans especially know border security is human security. We don't need more lawyers. We need more operational support. The Arizona taxpayers have already paid for this service. Joe Biden and Mark Kelly are derelict in their duty. They cut off the funding for 1,030 guardsmen that I was the commander of, Joe, in January of 2021, and you heard the report, nearly a fourfold increase over 24 months in 153,000 encounters in the first month of this year.
Right.
I've never seen anything like it, and it's overwhelming our communities.
Do you think this National Guard idea is working in Texas, General, and are there concerns about what we're hearing, the complaints from some of those in Texas? Anything from living conditions to a lack of the right equipment? Is there a way to do this right in Arizona that isn't being done now in Texas?
Well, the right way to do it is how we did it under President Trump and the two administrations prior. We operated under a mutual aid agreement, and here's what people aren't understanding about the operational perspective of enforcement at the border. Customs and Border Patrol, ICE, and Immigration Services are the three federal agencies charged with doing immigration enforcement. They've been told that they cannot honor and work in those mutual aid agreements with local law enforcement, the military, and the Guard. So it doesn't matter if it's in Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, or California. If we don't have that natural surging of capacity across the entire spectrum of law enforcement, we're going to have gaps and seams. You heard it. Your reporter said they're flooding the zone with people that are not armed, that are crossing illegally to divert attention from the 10% of the activity, which is trafficking fentanyl and 9-year-old girls into the sex trade. It's horrible.
Why is it, General, as we look at this video, that we even call it the Yuma Gap? Is it not possible to fix these gaps at least so that it then just, I guess, directs people to a location where CBP can better process them?
Absolutely. It is a hole in the wall.
Right.
I keep saying on the campaign trail, Joe, we have to build and complete the entirety of the wall, then surveil it. You made a comment about a helicopter rescue this weekend. In the last couple of days, I say to the environmentalists that are objecting, what's humane about having people cross an open border near Lukeville and die every summer? That's one of the reasons we need to get the helicopters back up in the air, and then we need to enforce the law because we are a nation of laws, and that is what's causing the lawlessness at the border.
U.S. Senate candidate for Arizona, Major General Mick McGuire. Again, General, we appreciate the time. Thank you. We'll talk soon.
Thanks, Joe, and thanks for having me. God bless you.
Take care.